Hello, welcome to the Great North American Stampin' Show. You are at Stampin' Shine with Julie Salva. I am Julie Salva, otherwise known as Bathrobe Julie, because let's be honest, nobody decides to sit down and create and say, I need to put all my makeup on and get looking pretty. Maybe you do, but not this girl. So Bathrobe Julie is here, and I am excited about what I've made this week. Now, last week, Jodi won. She did a great card, and it was so close between her and Lisa. So close. I brought up the rear with my masculine card, but it was a good card. Theirs were just great. So here's the challenge this week. You know, we have our Great North American Stampin' Show coming up, right? Or retreat in a box, the mini retreat in a box, right? Our challenge this week is to take the supplies that we have left over and create something. What? Take what we have left over and create something. I feel like I'm on a cooking show. So let me show you all the things we made out of this scrapbooking kit, none of which are scrapbooks. So we have a sampler. We have a amazing box that when you take, well, you got to untie it. When you untie it and you take the lid off, it explodes and you can do so many cool things with it. Then that's not all. We made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 different cards. We included the cloud cover ribbon, we included the gems, and yet we can still create more with our scraps. So let me tell you how my project's going to work tonight. What I created out of the scraps, but what I'm going to show you, I have created not out of the scraps because I don't have enough scraps to make 2 of these, but I definitely had enough to make 1. So are you ready? It is a 5x5 card with a W fold on the inside. What? Plus I have a bonus I'm going to teach you. Now before, I know you're like, Julie, teach. Before I teach, let me tell you, up until the 18th, that's this Sunday, you can still register for this mini retreat in the box and make all of these projects too. But in the meantime, let me show you how to make this. So reminder, looking again, this is a 5x5 fun fold card and opened up to what is called a W fold. Look at that. That is the cutest. So let me show you how to do it. Now I'm just going to show you with what I have left. So I have a 10x5 piece of designer series paper. You could use regular cardstock if you want. You could use anything, but I will tell you, if you use regular cardstock, probably what you're going to want to do is use designer series paper anyway to mat it. So I don't know that you would need to. This is certainly not as sturdy as regular cardstock, but it definitely gets the job done. Now, let's talk about that W fold. This is going to be cut to 3x10. And then I'm going to score at 2.5, 5, and 7.5. 2.5, 5, 7.5. Easy fold. Fold it in half. And then fold each end up. Okay. And we do a Z fold, double Z fold. I don't know. One day we'll do a Q fold. I don't even know. But this is a W fold. Look at that. Looks just like a W. Okay. Now, here's where we're going to have some fun. So here's how we're going to adhere it. Let's fold it all up. Lay it inside here. And I love the DSP because it's 2 different patterns. I'm going to lay this piece here. Then just kind of fold all that over. And then I can use, am I feeling daring? Should I use tear and tape or should I use green glue? I'm using tear and tape. I can't do it. I'm too scared. Tear and tape. I'm going to put tear and tape on this back panel here. So I always tell you guys to use tear and tape, right? And I need to listen to myself. It's pulling apart. That's okay. And that little piece I don't like. And tear and tape. So there we go. Let us get our, what do you want to call it? Our foundation tool. Dolly calls it the Spanx tool because it is the foundation piece. It's a foundation of your toolkit. So we're going to get our Spanx tool. Remember, I've called it the you can have a manicure tool as well, but I like the Spanx tool. So we're going to get our Spanx tool. And we're going to take this, line it up, kind of eyeball it in the center there, and just adhere it down right on the edge. Easy breezy. Now, go to this piece. Okay, and tear and tape. Tear and tape. I'm going to create something with this using the bundle because I'm really out of almost everything in my kit. And again, this was left over from my kit, but this was not. Okay. But everything in the project that I'll show you, the final project, did come from leftovers from the kit. So I fold that over. You know what I'm going to do, because you guys are smart. We're going to fold this right down. Okay. And then, boom, there we have it. Easy, fun fold. Now, I do want to show you one thing, and this is something that I did in my project. So take a look here. We always fall into this pattern, I feel like, of doing our work inside this fold. So inside these squares. I took it outside these squares. I thought that was fun. So each one of these, and I'm going to go on and actually have it ready to go when I do create something. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want the crumb cake there. That's okay. I've cut these to 2 by 4. That's the best size for it. And I'm just going to lay it down here. I really like it. I think it adds some fun to it. And an added bonus when you're using the two-tone paper, you can actually, and you guys will see it in my sample again when I show it to you, okay? You can actually get a little bit of a different tint. Let me show you, because one side of the two-tone paper is a little lighter than the other. You can really see it in the crumb cake. So there's that one. See how that one is much light, well, not much, but significantly lighter than that. Why did I change my word to significantly? Because really significantly means much, nonetheless. So that is how you make this. I may not keep the crumb cake here. I think that's kind of blah. I may put some cloud cover, but nonetheless, now you have the idea of how I made this project. So let's talk a couple of things. I cut this mat down, and this is the kind of textured cloud cover that comes from the kit, to 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. I cut down a piece of Secret Seed by, let's just measure that right quick, 4 by 4, okay? And then the focal point is simply one of the mat images that's already done. I just trimmed it out, matted it. I had 2 extra flowers and some leaves, so I popped out at those to give it some dimension and texture. I did Hello Friend. I wrapped ribbon before I adhered this Secret Seed. I wrapped ribbon. Now here's what I did. My friend Amy Story does this, and it makes a really pretty bow the way it kind of gathers here. I just cut ribbon, taped it around the back, and then cut another piece and tied my bow with it. So a few little gems to accent it, and that's easy. Open it up. These were some leftover accents I had. I can write my message here and even carry it over to here if I want to. I can add some gems in there, but I wanted to keep it basic because I wanted to show you guys, again, the mechanisms of this W fold. What a stunning card. What a stunning card. Y'all, it really is. What do you think? Okay, so what do you think? I love it. I love it. I love how just all of the little things, and I can't believe, even after making this, all of the other pieces that I have left to create even more. So I hope that you liked the little tip on how to make the envelope. Remember, that's just a free bonus. So here's what you're going to do. First of all, if you like this video, I would love it if you like and subscribe. Then you're going to watch the other 3 videos. Their links are in the description. You're going to vote for the video that you like the best by clicking thumbs up. Did you know that there is a thing that you can also do called hype? Hype. You can hype my video. If you have the hype link come up, and not everyone does, I don't understand why, but if you do and you like my video, hype my video. That earns me points in, I don't even know, the Great Point Challenge. So anyway, if you like my video, vote for it, and you'll see several things you can do. You're going to see the supplies we use. You're going to see the link to register for the Great North American Stampin' Show, link to sign up for email list, all of the things. But most of all, let me tell you, thank you for stopping by. You are appreciated. Your time is appreciated, and I hope you liked what you saw. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.